Welcome to Trade Setup in the afternoon wrap for the 29th of September. Okay, we'll go through the usual suspects. We'll look at the ASX200 and how the price action flowed today. And also we'll look at what we could expect for the evening, and we'll go through some gold charts, Aussie dollar and the S&P 500. Okay, coming to the close here on the ASX200. We've got the 30-minute chart up here. We have did open and head down. We found some support at 54.58 just on the open, washed out a few levels, only a minor level really, and we've just been heading up during the day. Now we're up at 54.77. We just popped above, put the head above that level there. I expect that's more of a washout coming into the close than anything else. Just as we are coming out of overbought territory there, we could get a bit of divergence on the stochastics, but we'll see how that goes. Now if we do break down below 54.58 on the daily, on the 30-minute chart tonight, then we expect maybe a minor lower high, and we'll head our way back down to probably retest the 54.44 or even 54.33. It is a bit extended away from that uptrend at the moment, but no reason why this couldn't continue. We'll see how that goes tonight. Over to the Aussie dollar, we were looking at this morning of that potentially a washout of that 76.95 level, which we have seen. Did get a good size washout up to 77.10 zone, and then we are pulling back, so we do expect a bit of a pullback. We are heading down towards oversold, so we'll see if that can hold up in price just to build that higher low. And if we can get that momentum and push back up through 76.95, get the buyers to enter back into the market, maybe through that highs at 77.10 towards 77.30, but we'll see how that all plays out. Obviously linked up to the US dollar tonight. Taking a look at gold here on the hourly chart, we have seen a bit of a contraction from those highs at 13.43. Longer term, really we've had that downtrend, we've had that support hold at 13.05 and then 13.10. We did spike through the 13.10 zone, and then we headed our way up to 13.43. So longer term we're really just contracting. Now if we can hold, we've retested that 13.18 zone, which is original breakout back here, before we headed our way up. We're making the lower highs, lower lows. If that can hold and we do push our way back up through, say, the 13.27, then I would expect that to break, and we'll get another move high, another leg up to through at least 13.32 towards 13.43. Again, just have to see how that plays out. We are over in overbought territory at the moment, so there's a lot riding on what happens tonight, whether these prices just keeps going, continues to make, if that is a lower high and we push our way back through 13.18, then it's looking a bit more negative. Obviously, banking on the US and the presidential elections. And speaking of the elections, we've got the 4-hourly chart here of the S&P 500, well into overbought territory here, so we don't necessarily expect it to get through 21.79, but it could easily spike through and then roll over. But that price action there is obviously trending high. It's not convincing. We are making higher lows on our way up, but we're not making anything major. We've still got that overall resistance at 21.92. That's holding the trend lower. We could easily just hold below. If we do spike and wash out, then we could roll over, make that lower high, and do roll over back below 21.57 to at least test this support line here, this rising support line there. If not, that could easily, if we do get that major lower high here starting to build, being in overbought territory, and that starts to roll over, we could easily head through that and back down to 21.10 to test that support zone down there. Obviously we'll see how that goes. I think main focus will be on the presidential elections and seeing how those play out. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll speak to you tomorrow.